another visit to the last working outdoor payphone in all of Astoria. This is on 21st Street at 33rd Road in this strip mall, which doesn't appear to have a name, but I'm sure it has one somewhere. That doesn't matter. So a couple of days ago I came out here and discovered that somebody had bashed up the handset. What I failed to notice at the time, and what I didn't notice until I played back the video later, was that the wire here was still connected. And so I thought, well, maybe that means phone calls are still possible. And I came back yesterday and found that it's true. Despite the appearance of this thing, it is still capable of making calls. At least I think it is. I tried to dial my payphone radio number and it said that number was not valid. But that kind of behavior has characterized this phone all along. Very, very temperamental. Sometimes calls work, sometimes they don't, but that's part of the excitement, right? I feel like this is what communication is going to be like after the apocalypse, when the phones are just barely held together by one little vein-like wire, and that's your only connection to the outside world. So what I'm going to do is, someone here suggested I wrap tape around it, but I'm going to actually use rubber bands instead, because I don't know, tape seems like it might have a potential to damage the actual handset when somebody peels it off to really repair this thing, and who knows if that's ever going to happen. So I can't actually show myself putting the rubber bands on because I need two hands to do it. So be right back. That was easier than I thought. Who knew that making a phone call would turn into a little arts and crafts project, right? So I only needed a couple of rubber bands. I used 3. I really only needed 2. this piece is still dangling. Maybe I should secure that, just for appearance's sake, and to prevent anybody from potentially getting cut by that. Could be a sharp edge. I'll do that. Alright, well maybe I shouldn't have even tried. That was a miserable failure. The piece was barely holding on, and my attempt to secure it dislodged it, so I'm officially a payphone vandal without intending to be. Probably just as well, because that piece, if it had any sharp edges on it, maybe it didn't need to be there, and it doesn't seem to have affected the dial tone. So let's see. Yeah, here's how the dial tone sounds. It's a somewhat strange, a pretty strange dial tone. Someone here suggested it sounded like a European dial tone, but I don't think anybody's trying to bring some continental class to this phone by plugging in European sounds. So let's see what happens now. Okay, I have to stop for a second. Oh no. Oh, balls. This is another problem this phone was having. Not all the numbers work, and I cannot hold the speaker up to the camera while I'm doing it, but just believe me when I say the 5 key doesn't work. And I don't think, let's see. Yeah, the 4, 5, and 6 keys don't work. And I can't dial my payphone radio number without it. So you have to go into like what amounts to a phone number lithogram, where you can only use certain numbers. I'm just going to make something up. Wait a minute. what this number goes to. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I guess I accomplished what I set out to do here today, which is secure the handset as best I can.